Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Prototype Showcase for August 2025 Protospiel Online. I'm joined by Emily Vincent,
Hello.
who is popping in with us before she goes on her wonderful European vacation. So this is all we get her for this weekend, unfortunately, but we at least have her for this.
Yes, I'm
calling you
glad
out.
to be able to be here. Yeah.
But I really appreciate that you're able to help us with the stream.
Anytime.
You even know you're about to get on a plane tomorrow, so I hope you have a lot of fun.
Thanks.
I should. I'll switch over to the view here of the prototype listing, but I will also get a link to buy badges. Badges still on sale for tomorrow's Protospiel Online, starting at noon Eastern. Oh, good.
Good.
Just in time. Hopefully we should, as long as things still work the way they're supposed to, an hour with no ads for the live people. So let's see how far we can get. But yes, here is your link for badges. If you don't have yours yet, you have to have a badge to list your prototype on the website. So I have been doing Minigame Monday streams for Twitch followers. They may be familiar with those. The jigsaw puzzles are the ones made of titles that we will see in this listing, whether or not they have any special details. And then I make crosswords for the ones that give more details. So we'll see which ones told us which mechanics and stuff that they're using. So Protospiel Online itself is a prototype. We are testing new things every time. I'm not sure what the new things are this time. I am thinking very hard about making an RPG game play notification. I haven't done it yet, though. So stay tuned. we might have that. Because I think that RPGs are, they're not exactly a heavy game, but they have something in common with heavy games in that they take a little longer to play. So I've had a couple of people ask about how to drum up players for their RPGs and how many people are actually interested in them. So it seems like a good weekend to test that. I have my list of to-dos for it, but I haven't to-do'd them. So let's see how it goes. Well, I'm saying Matt, commercials will happen again after an hour. So
I think Matt wants to get to a second round of commercials. Matt's like, we need to go at least 2 hours so that he can see even more commercials. Hi, Derwent.
Friends. Hello, Zoe. And I don't know, the sad face is that there will be more commercials. I don't know. I've seen on other Twitch channels, I have so much learning to do. They don't get interrupted. They go off to the side. They show you ads, but they're off to the side. Now that seems much better. That seems like a setting or something. But it also might be only available to certain Twitch channels or something. I've not been able to get the answer for that myself, but I can at least control when they happen now. I'm to that intermediate stage of being a Twitch streamer to some degree.
That's awesome.
All right. Well, I see that we have 66 in the listing as of the time we're starting. So let's see how many we have by the time we're done with the stream.
All right. Let's get it started. Fairy Grove.
Oh, interesting.
Jeremy.
It's like less zoomed in now than it was before.
Oh, well, this is going to be interesting. Hold on. Maybe if I do this, it's going to zoom the whole page. How's that look? Is that a good level? Okay, yeah. Great. Fairy Grove, Jeremy, combines a rotating disc action sequence or system with engine building in a race to complete a fairy ring or summon the full moon before your rivals. I like the look of this. I like the colors.
Mm-hmm.
90-minute test. So this is a longer game on Tabletopia. It's not one I've played before. I don't know. Did it say?
No, it doesn't sound familiar to me.
All right. We got harvest, grow, sow. All right. Cool. Well,
very specifically fairies with the AE.
Yes, absolutely. We're talking the Feywild here. All right. Fab Arcane from Kenneth. 2 to 5 players compete over resources, cast spells in order to impress the faculty, and graduate from Arcane Academy. Oh, a 15-minute test. All right. We're
happy one.
We're zooming through, and it's in final testing. So that's like, I expect them to hold to that. Oh, this is the game that you play when one friend is always late. A filler game about waiting for players or food at a restaurant or waiting at the airport.
Perfect.
All right. Bad eggs. I have seen this one on the list before. Adam and Nick. Crack open eggs to make bigger and better omelets than your opponents, but crack open too many bad eggs and you'll spoil the whole thing in this push your luck game. Unguided playtest. I feel like that's probably the bad egg, the little green one.
Hopefully. I'm surprised one bad egg actually is okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
That one's for screen food coloring, right?
Sure. It also looks like it might have a broken yolk, though, and broken yolks are never fun.
True.
Also a short one, but 15-minute teach, test, and then talk. So, maybe Matthew has played it. Maybe. It's also in final testing. They're self-publishing. So it's probably been here before. Because they're also a Protospiel alum. All right. Zach. Ritual of Wishes and Secrets. A multi-victor message passing social deduction game where you try to find out what tiles the group has. Also, you can ask an all-knowing dragon questions, but someone else will receive the answer. We have our first multi-victor or victorless entry for the evening. I suspect it's the first of many. 60 minutes. Does it have a duck? I feel like Zach's games often have a duck.
Oh yeah, this one looks. I played this before, and it has more graphical aspects than it did when I played it last. So that's interesting. What that might be.
Yeah, it's a new design, trying some silly and strange things. Prompted by Dominique Dickey's short story "Slow Communication" and Dominic Mercurio's prototype "Incoming Transmission." Ooh, a hostile relationship with social deduction games. So experimenting with mechanics that drastically change these dynamics between players. Cool.
Wait a minute. What's the name of this? Am I mixing it up with something else?
I think you might be. This is Ritual of Wishes and Secrets.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So it says it's a brand new design.
Okay, never mind. I'm lying. I thought it was the dragon game.
Oh, Dave, I also can't make it this weekend. Thanks for swinging by and hanging out, though.
Yeah.
Yay.
You're coming in spirit by coming to the stream.
Absolutely. I'm going to know what I'm missing. I'll be like sitting on a plane being like, I wonder if someone is playing Produce Bazaar right now. From Adam.
Too bad you can't play from the plane, right?
I know. I don't.
You can't actually enjoy your travel yet.
It's true, but it's a red eye, so I don't know if I should be playing when I should be sleeping. But
yes, I usually can't sleep very well on a plane personally, but
that's
Gifts for the Dragon, perhaps. Yes, Gifts for the Dragon was the one I thought it was. I was. You know what's hilarious is that I made a new bot for Twitch. As I said, I'm the low intermediate streamer, and I thought it was a spam bot, and I was freaking out, and I was like, oh no. That was me, actually.
You made a bot that you thought was a spam bot? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and then you didn't remember.
Right. So I was very distracted when the title was up. No, that's legit. That little bot thing that is inviting you to our Discord server is legit.
You should name it Not a Bot. That's going to be its new name. I know I can use Screen Top on my phone, but I should be asleep. I should be trying to get some sleep. All right, Produce Bazaar, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true, because I have to talk for a playtest. I can't just sit there and be like, do, and just play things. Yeah, that's a very good point, too. All right, so in Produce Bazaar from Adam, we are choosing actions from produce vendors in a shared rondel. And then we're going to gain bizarre produce to complete our objectives and gain bonuses. And then our hand of tiles can't be rearranged, and new tiles will enter from the right. Yes, thank you for supporting me and not being that person on the plane. And not thank you to everyone else who is encouraging me to be that person on the plane. Or I'm just going to show up and I'm just going to type feedback at you. I will never speak. I will never think out loud. I will just type. It's going to be great.
It'd be hilarious if somebody was a first timer at Protospiel Online and behaving that way for that reason. They're like, actually, I can't talk.
Yeah.
We're like, are you a real person?
Well, so this game, Produce Bazaar, was a Cardboard Edison finalist. So they've implemented a few things, trying to address some of what they heard from the judges. So that's exciting. Little short game here, 30 minutes for the test. Cool. I hope it'll be at a future Protospiel. I'm going to get a bot to play test for me. And it's going to be Emily on a Plane bot. And it's just going to give you feedback, like random feedback in the middle of the game. And it's just going to be from like a list of feedbacks that I've given in any game before. It's going to be great. Dojo Sensei, Apollo Ra Games. I'm not familiar with Apollo Ra, I think. So this is a worker placement game where you're building your own asymmetry. Mechanics include deck maintenance, engine building, polyomino tile placement, and workers with special abilities. So this is on the longer side, 105 minutes. It's a heavy game. That's good. 105 minutes for a light game would be a lot. All right. So you're going to act as a sensei of a dojo on to dominate a martial arts island to test your mettle and gain honor for your dojo. It's kind of like Karate Kid, maybe the movie.
Yeah, especially the second movie when they go to Okinawa, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
All right, so it looks like you're sort of building up, you're training people, you're improving your trainers, so like maybe it's a little bit of engine building, and you've got some polyomino dojo tiles.
Fun.
Cool.
Polyominoes usually get my attention.
Well, there you go. You've gotten Heather's attention. Fathomless from Jamie. A race across the Atlantic in the age of steam while eldritch horrors rise from the deep. So players are going to blind bid for turn order each round, choosing which of 4 victory paths to pursue. All right.
This one I play tested before, but I think it was at least back as far as January.
Okay.
Maybe longer, but can't remember. I never can remember like the time, just that I played it at some point. Yeah. In January.
Like game.
Says, yes. Yep. Okay. You have your notes.
Second pass of Fathomless at Protospiel. There you go. Looking to see if the mechanics and components have been tuned in the right direction from the last time. Hoping for a more cohesive experience this time. All right. Interested in what strategies people are going to use and what victory conditions they pursue. Cool. Humble Smuggle. Danielle. Humble Smuggle is a light strategy card game. The aim is to get the most points by playing and collecting high-value cards, but watch out. The highest card is often discarded and earns you nothing. All right, so you want to be second.
Okay.
Quick game. On screen top. It's almost done. Nearing completion. right. Oh, this is the first time Protospiel person.
Oh, very good.
Great. So they're trying to fine-tune the balance and test it with a broader audience. Maybe do some unguided playtests. Cool. I want to explore how the theme that they envision for the game could integrate. All right. Check out the idea in the corrupt city of Aloria. Smugglers are the lifeblood of the black market. All right, so we're gonna do like a smuggling in a fantasy sort of world. Cool. So you're a smuggler who has to outwit your fellow thieves and the law. High stakes gamble.
Yeah.
Looking for a publisher. And they're in Central European time zone.
Very good.
Cool. Well, if I was playtesting from Europe, I could call in from there. All right. Attack of the Snow Ghouls from Sarah. The aid of mystical allies, navigate a treacherous ski mountain to find previous snow fire and save your village from snow ghouls. It's got card drafting, risk-taking, panorama building, and it's puzzly.
Oh, yeah. I'm wondering if the ghouls are like like a Yeti-ish, flesh and blood ghouls, or
like a snow ghost.
Yeah.
Very ephemeral.
We'll have to see if the theme tags are on this and giving us hints.
Yeah. We're gonna add something about footprints. Okay, so you're gonna take risks and head towards looming shapes that might be snow ghouls. I'm curious what snow fire is as well.
Yeah, just like a blast of like icy wind or whatever, so cold it burns, maybe? I don't know.
There's a glowing mystical goat.
Wow.
It wants you to climb a hill. I would probably follow a glowing mystical goat. That sounds great.
Yeah, you don't want to have regrets of like not
No.
Like what
it could be taking me somewhere sweet.
Yeah. You need to play Choose Your Own Adventure with us, Emily. It seems like you've got great instincts.
What should I do? Follow that glowing animal? Absolutely. Ooh, cat parent and maker of strange sandwiches. And this is their first Protospiel.
Does it say, it says magic and nature, but it doesn't say supernatural. So I think it's like a Yeti-ish magical.
They look like snow people. Like, yeah, that's like a snowman.
Oh, okay.
That's a Tuesday afternoon, David. Your Tuesdays are much more exciting than mine.
Yes. As long as it's not a monkey playing a violin or wearing a monocle. Yeah.
All right. Conquest. I know this game. I have not played it. You see glowing monkeys all the time or glowing goats all the time, David? So this is Conquest from Jason. You're going to collect merch points via various set collections and upgrading actions, including optional side quests, celebrity selfie shots, and more. So this is a game about... I do know the answer. This is a game about going to a con and collecting all of the things that you can do at a con.
Specifically like a geek con.
Yeah, think like a Comic-Con, right? But it's all legally distinct from a Comic-Con.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a Comic-Con-like pop culture convention. You collect merch and selfies. There's chaos in the chat right now. Absolute chaos.
Who invited these people?
I mean, I'm so happy that they're here.
It's true.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're going to collect merch. You're going to get selfies with celebrities. There are event cards. You're going to try and find legendary merch. There are some side quests. So yeah, a low medium complexity game with some light deck building and a balance of luck and strategy. And I know Jason has been putting a lot into getting some art in there and references that are, legally distinct references to various pop culture things.
Mm-hmm.
And so
I'm planning for self-publishing now.
Yeah, I
open
think so.
to
Open to
discussing.
publishing, but yeah, thinking about crowdfunding. And I can't remember if Jason was here at the last Protospiel. I think not.
Yeah.
I think this might be his first Protospiel online.
I think, well, you met him in person and invited him to building the game. So I know him from building the game server.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You met him in person, and that's why he came?
I know I used to work with his wife.
Okay. Gotcha.
And so we got connected there, and then and then we met in person, even though we'd called, and we met in person at Unpub. But yes, I think I invited him to building the game. Sounds right. All right. Good, and we've already got a must play for Conquest. So that's exciting. All right, so Glorious Fate from William. A rules light narrative tabletop RPG. All right, so this is where we might need your RPG system, Heather. Oh, sweet. William is here in the chat. Designed to provide structure to roleplay heavy games with ambitious characters, genre neutral, setting books to come. All right, so this is the system. Question mark. 60 minutes. All right. It's just going to be on a Discord video chat. Love it.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so it's the first in a series of RPG books that are going to be published using the Glorious Fate rule set.
Would it have like a PDF that you would send a link? Maybe is what I'm guessing.
Presumably.
Or I don't know.
Yeah, and then maybe there's pre-rolled characters, or maybe you're setting up your character in. I would assume that there's pre-rolled characters, but I don't know. Early access release is coming in September.
Okay.
That's exciting. So the setting and campaign books will follow by Kickstarter in 2026. All right. A modified version of Fate Accelerated, which I'm assuming is another system. Yeah. Okay. Testing parts one by one. Great. Centered around a campaign structure. Very cool. Planning to self-publish. Love it. Oh, we're gonna do character creation this weekend?
Yeah, it sounds like you're saying the first group of people you test with, you'll do character creation with them, and then what they make you'll give to the next people. So you'll get kind of
got it. Yep.
People giving you feedback about different parts.
That's what Will just said. Yep.
Yeah. Got it.
Sweet. So it's almost gonna be like a. I don't know how to beautiful. Is it a beautiful corpse? The sort of where you.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Over the course of the weekend, and not that that's how the game is intended to play, but that's just how Protospiel weekend might end up with. Like I make a character, and then you play its first.
Is it Exquisite Corpse?
Exquisite Corpse.
Yeah, there we go. Called? Okay, yeah. Where you make you fold it back. You draw the head, you fold it back. Somebody else draws the neck, right?
Yeah, I've seen it in. Yeah. Thank you.
There's a delay.
I've seen it in writing and dance. I guess there's also a drawing version of it. So thanks everyone. Who's gonna make the game called Beautiful Corpse? Go.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Oh. I like it. We've got a lively audience tonight. I guess we should always do it at a little bit earlier.
Thank you. Yes, you're right. It's capitalized, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Proper name, Exquisite Corpse.
There we go. Yeah. You could totally make a game out of the Exquisite Corpse experience. I bet you there are some.
So, okay, people are saying Exquisite Corpse is a writing game, not a character drawing game. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I just have always called that Silly Stories, but...
Well, this is probably a side tangent. The way you take that and do it in like dance is like you create a phrase, and then whatever your last movement is, the next person has to start with that last movement. And so I thought that's what it was in writing, is like whatever you end with, the next person has to start with.
Okay.
So. All right. Court Full of Tricks from Andy D. A solo trick-taking game of courtly scheming, win tricks, complete conspiracies, and spend secrets to outwit rivals in the Vijayanagara Emperor's treacherous court.
Mm-hmm.
I
imagine this is like a real, place or historical time.
Yeah, it's
like
a one-player game. This is a solo trick-taking game. I read that and I did not compute it. Yeah. Matthew thought we were talking about something macabre. I mean, when it was a beautiful corpse, it was. But once we got to exquisite, totally legit. All right, so brand new solo trick-taking game. Yes, when the rules change every round or every game. Sometimes that's the best kind of playtesting. All right, so you're a junior minister vying for a spot in the Emperor's court. Each round is a tense puzzle. All right. So a key design challenge has been ensuring that trick-taking tension remains sharp in a solo format, while keeping the court's AI unpredictable but fair. All right, well, that sounds like a good thing to be testing. I'm curious if the game is always a solo trick-taker or if they're just testing the solo mode this weekend. Nobody knows.
Yeah, because solo game doesn't have to mean
right, that it is only a solo game.
Yeah.
We've invented Calvin Ball. All right, so Currents by the Misplay, a 2-player competitive tile placement game of movement, disruption, and deduction. This looks like polyominoes, Heather.
There you go.
I think it's got your attention.
Yep.
Polyominoes on playingcards.io.
Okay. Wow. Well, I think by doing something kind of similar to what yours is called Witch's Woods now, that does something like that, where you make a polyomino out of square.
Got it.
Tiles?
Out of squares. Out of monominos.
Monominos.
Out of squares. Yeah. I think that should be what they're called.
Do 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 do.
Monomino. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It works. So this person is a designer for under 1 year. So I don't know if this is their first Protospiel, but welcome, even if it's not. Excited to have you. Monominos are squares. Tiles can be any shape. Hex tiles, right? The monomino is specifically 4-sided, where all sides are equal and all angles are 90 degrees. You might want to call it a square.
Square tiles, monomino.
Monomino.
It's just one more syllable. It's not that much. It's a single word, though.
Yeah. I mean, we got domino. I mean, I guess it could be monomo, but that feels incorrect.
Monomo?
Monomo. Monomos to dominoes to tronimos. Tetramino? No. Now we're just
tetrominoes.
Tetrominoes.
Is like 4, yeah.
Yep. And then pentominoes.
Triominoes.
Triominoes. Or trominoes. I think it's triominoes. Yeah, see, are triominoes just triangles? Does anyone know what a triomino looks like?
No, I think it would be.
No, it would be a 3. It's a 3 square. So it's either an elbow. It's an elbow or a straight. Yeah. Cool.
Exactly.
Did you know this is sorry? Because I've been doing a bunch of stuff with these. The ones that have 5, the pentominoes, there are 11 distinct shapes, and they all are identified by a letter.
So. I've been learning that from Jonathan and his whose games we'll probably get to eventually.
We'll get there.
Here. But yeah, he's been doing pathologic YouTube videos, and some of those puzzles, there are hundreds of logic puzzles that I didn't know existed that are, akin to Slitherlink and Sudoku, etc. And some of them are lits, LITS.
Okay.
And so those are all tetromino shapes.
Gotcha.
And I guess there's also an O in there, but the puzzle called Lits doesn't have the O. Everybody's got it stuck in there now.
Yep.
You're welcome.
You can sing this song all weekend in honor of me not being there to hear it. Hi, Tanner. All right. So, Destined to Fail. Dana. Destined to Fail, players are going to compete in a twisted trick-taking game where failure is not only an option, it's the goal. In this game, coming in last or even second place is better than winning. All right. It's in final testing. It's a 45-minute game. Oh, you are a potential chosen one. Yes, I hope everyone in Coffee Talk is singing. Foretold to save the world, but fulfilling the prophecy means becoming a living statue forever. And who wants that? So try not to win. All right, so we are competing to not be the chosen one.
Gotcha.
Cool. All right.
I'm wishing
good commentary.
I'm wishing for like a sometimes there's stories about the chosen one and then they end up sort of like escaping their fate at the very last minute. I'm wanting a twist of fate thing at the end of something like that.
There you go.
Compelling idea to me. Probably not how it works, but fair enough. Hard to do.
Yeah. And this is their first Protospiel.
Very good.
Welcome. All right. Hex Factor. Frederick. Scramble to claim territory by solving puzzles. The puzzles are simple, but the pieces you use to solve them have a mind of their own. All right. So we've got a little thing, more hexes, a little cube. A 15-minute game. It's fast. It's in final testing. Oh, and we have a video. Everyone go watch the video. We're not going to play it here. But go play the video. Oh, look at these pictures. Look at these renders.
Yeah.
Or maybe real photography. I don't know. I can't tell.
Possibly. I feel like that first one, I'm leaning towards render.
Yeah.
The other two look like photos, but
they have nice wood texture on the edges. If that's like a nice variable color and texture.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh wait. Sorry, the chat moved. There we go.
Oh. Very aesthetic. Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely a good family game. Sounding like. Did it say how they were planning to publish? They're crowdfunding. They're self-publishing. Very cool. Colorblind friendly. Good job. It's important. All right. Perry. Giant Leap Games. Oh, what's this? What's all real?
Oh. The backstory of making that game, I think.
Cool.
I read something in the diary about that game, and I didn't quite catch if all the same things were said on the post, but
gotcha.
Just that this was a game that came out of job loss during free time during the pandemic. So
gotcha. Well, I'm glad they're making a cool game out of that.
Yeah.
All right, so we have Perry, Giant Leap Games, one part pattern recognition and one part Monty Python. Perry is a fast-paced card game about a cute little duel between knights. How well you know the mind of your opponent is your best weapon. It's a 2-player game, 15 minutes, almost done. has a video where you pour dumb jokes into marketing gimmicks, and then a totally different pod is game mechanics. It's gonna be great. It's been play tested for around a year. National, regional, and local events. So they're working on the higher level of play. All right. Self-publishing plan. I would assume so, given the video. This looks like someone's headed to self-publishing. All right. Order versus Chaos.
Oh, okay.
Also from Dana. We saw another Dana game earlier. This is a 2-player tile placement game that asks the ultimate question. Is it better to be in control or have your life dictated by randomness? The fate of the universe awaits. On Tabletopia. Okay. One player is the calculated force of order, while the other embodies the untamed entropy of chaos. You're going to start in a 5x5 grid, placing polyominoes, specially designed polyominoes, to expand the universe, and then choose to impact the cosmos or gain special abilities. So it adds a twist to a tug-of-war scoring mechanic. All right. So we're having a true power struggle between stability and disruption. Looking for a publisher.
Haven't heard of anything like that. That's just totally an unfamiliar concept to me.
There you go. Oh, stand out. I played this last time. Joachim. All right, Village Market is open.
For the marbles.
I don't know. I only played it with this title.
For the Marbles actually was maybe a really long time ago before you were around, so it's fair enough.
I think he said that it was an older game that he'd brought back and rethemed, so that might be it. But you're running a fruit stand, and there's definitely this is TTP, I believe, Tabletop Playground. Yep, and you are trying to do things like stack some fruits so they're touching and others so that they're not touching, and sort of get various marbles up high and maximize scoring. There's sort of multiple ways to score. You score differently for each fruit. Right?
There was earlier in the live stream there was one called Fruit Stand, right? Is this a back-to-back set? Let me see. I can look at maybe
there was. I don't think there was.
Yeah, I think we were. It's when we were getting really distracted by something. Or Produce Bazaar.
Okay,
yeah. About a fruit stand. Yeah.
Well, I mean, produce might not be fruit. It could be mostly about like veggies.
That's true.
Yeah, this was fun. We also had some so I think Joachim had us do a unguided playtest last time, and there was a whole bunch of because you're describing a physical situation of how do these marbles fit and touch each other marbles. It was quite hilarious. He said our feedback was very useful. We were having a good time.
It was difficult to read a verbal, a written explanation of it and completely understand it and then say it out loud to other people such that they would completely understand it.
Yeah, so we had a whole I think I can do this, and then putting the marble on, and then my TTP wasn't behaving well, and so I'm just dropping marbles all over the virtual tabletop, and Caitlin's no, I think they go here, and it was. Yeah. And here it says it used to be called For All the Marbles.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
Yeah, but there's an I cut you choose to get your marbles, and then there's trying to balance your marbles.
Gosh, it was so long ago that I played it that I just very barely even remember what it was like or how similar it is now. I couldn't say.
Yeah. Oh, or in a Joachim and now Joe section of the listings, Prophecy Quest. It's been a while. It's been a couple Protospiel since I played this one. So Prophecy Quest, it draws inspiration from retro JRPGs like Final Fantasy. So you can choose a character, you're going to fight monsters, to level up, buy more gear, race to defeat the final boss. In a fast-paced, dice-based game. Dice with hexes. A different type of monomino. Since someone said it's just tiles. Sure, this could be it. All right.
Hex monominos.
hexominos. I think that's a thing already. Hexominos are just sticking hexes together to make shapes. Yeah, so what I remember, and I'm sure it's different now because, like I said, it's been a couple times, but you sort of are like out sort of exploring, and you need to sort of level yourself up before you get to like the big bad boss.
I got to play this one. I literally just decided to stay up at 3 a.m. so I could play this
Nice.
one. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do that.
Dedication.
I'm not that sleepy anyways. I probably wasn't gonna fall right to sleep. Too wired. So
no.
Yeah. It's like those different colors in the background are harder, like easier, medium, harder monsters.
Yeah, once you're in this red, you're gonna be pulling nasty things. All right. Actors to actors from Luke. So players recast iconic movie characters with new actors. Every round is a showdown of wit and taste as the studio executive decides which brilliant or bizarre casting will be a box office hit. Okay.
Fun.
I like it. That sounds fun. Nearing completion. It's got a video. Great.
I see wait a minute. I see a face that just looks it says Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Can you do this?
I mean, I'm sure to publish it, you'd have to get. Well, you could make them legally distinct.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So you could make, Gemma Boulder or something like that.
right.
Who was in Fa Land, right? But yeah.
Yeah. For now, they didn't put in that.
Yes. That level of obfuscation.
Yeah.
But let's see. Are they looking for a publisher or are they going to self-publish? Let's see. It's a film nerd and movie maker. I've played a lot of movie-based games, but there isn't one that you can compete equally with film nerd. So, yeah. Actors to actors. Looking for a publisher. So they're not going to take on the getting the individual licenses for all of these folks, but could be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the likeness that like seeing a picture of Jamie Foxx's face, I was like, I don't know about that. Was like my gut instinct. But it's very common, right, in party games to have famous people's names written on cards.
Yes.
Right. So that's different.
Nice. My cats. I love it. I really thought you were going to say to name a whole bunch of cats. Like, if this was my cat, what would I name them? That's where my brain goes. All right. Big Worm Hunters. Grant. Inspired by big worms and associated media like Dune and Tremors. Take to the desert as worms and humans duke it out for wasteland supremacy. That's not how I play my cats. I can play my cats however I want to play my cats. It's my cats, David. You can't tell me what to do. You can. I'll follow.
I mean, you can tell me, but that doesn't mean
I'll follow if I'm playing the game, I will follow the rules of the game. I try. All right, so this is a new one from Grant.
Yes. You may license my cat's likeness.
That's how we're gonna play. That's how we're gonna play my cat. I still want my actual cats to be into a game, so still working on that. This is the real reason I'm making cat games, so I can put my cats into them. Okay, so in this worm game, it's an asymmetric cat and mouse game, where it's a worms and hunter game. Worms chase the hunter. Hunter throws bombs at the worm. Manipulate your dice to entrap the hunter or pummel your friends to make sure you rack up points and take the credit. Your cat is playing a zither. Oh, you play your... Wait, what?
I'll give it back.
From far. Got it. But still paying attention. Got it. Oh, a theremin. Okay, that makes sense. All right. But yes. I agree. I assume Tanner's talking about this game of capturing giant desert worms. Or bombing. I guess you're not capturing them. You're just bombing them.
Okay.
That's awesome. All right, I think we have a word game coming. The Amazing Vowel Race from Dana. A fast-paced racing strategy game where vowels are used instead of cars. Players play pre-printed cards to move the vowels on the racetrack. No language skills needed. Interesting. I wonder if this is inspired by making a U-turn. Banging a U-E.
Oh, maybe.
A fast-paced racing strategy game. I did not see Tremors 2. I did see Tremors 1, though, and we watched it in my high school senior year geosciences class.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Yeah. The last, 2 weeks of class, the teacher was like, we are going to watch movies that do geoscience themes and then talk about why they did them badly. And for Tremors, they was like, big worms don't exist. End of story. That was the science in that one.
Somebody was phoning it in. Yeah, I wonder what Kyle and Eric have to say about this guy.
All right, so back to Vowel Race. We watched Finding Nemo in biology. Yeah. Yes, we talked about why it was not geologically correct, because the worms don't cause earthquakes. The worms that exist, they just don't. We also watched Enemy of the State, which I think probably dates me. And how about how satellites in space can't actually zoom down and enhance to see your face from space. Everyone's high school science education sounds a little loosey-goosey right now. All right, so in this racing game, we're going to predict where the positions of the vowels are going to be. And we control the race by playing pre-printed word cards. So it's about timing and outsmart. Okay, so you have words, and where the vowels go in those words is what's driving your engine here.
Okay. Right. So you don't have to think of words. Words are just...
You don't have to think of words. All the words are provided. Figure out when you want to play goose versus geese or something like that. All right.
Really,
If you learned physics from Wile E. Coyote, Matthew, I'm concerned for you. All right, Sanctuary, a game from Maya.
Interesting.
I think something may have happened to the picture.
Or I'm not sure if that's on purpose.
Yeah. A stretch of land lies outside the tyrant grasp. Avoid evil's influence, build a new life for your community, and discover their stories in this victorless tile-laying game. Tiles. It's tiles. First test of the game.
Okay.
Had this concept for a long time. First crack at the system. So you'll have characters that you collect, and they'll have 1 or 2 goals to give you different outcomes depending on if you can complete them or not. All right.
Yeah, I can understand it being on purpose, just haven't totally decided what this looks like yet, kind of thing.
Yeah. So it explicitly has no winners and losers. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. But image is required. So,
Yeah, it's true.
You get images like that sometimes when they're required.
Yep. All right. So inevitably players will be given tyrant characters who will make the game harder for you to do what you want and provide their own goals with negative outcomes. Okay. What Maya is excited about in this system is how players will be asked to intrinsically decide what goals are more or less important to them and their situation. It will be extremely challenging, if not impossible, to complete every goal presented to you, so you will naturally choose the characters and stories you might find most compelling. At least that's the hope. Great. All right, this sounds like a Jonathan Schaffer joint. The Mutiny Mystery. Escape room and 18 cards. See, now I'm kind of glad I won't be here.
Is this Pirate Day?
This means probably. That means I'll actually be able to get this game because I won't have played it in in playtesting. But yeah, the Talk Like a Pirate Day is in like September, so sweet. I would be here for it, except that I won't be here for it. Game 15 in the Holiday Hijinks series. It will likely end up at easy or medium compared to other games, and it is Talk Like a Pirate Day. We have all correctly guessed the holiday. Somnus.
Yeah, we missed having one last session. I don't.
Yeah, Jonathan didn't have one, and a bunch of us were there at noon on Friday, being like, "We're ready to play, Jonathan."
He's
Where's
like,
the game?
I don't have not one of those. He had some other games, I think, but not not those.
Yes. So Somnus from Falk and Taylor. Somnus is a midweight tactical co-op game for 1 to 4 players in a dystopian science fiction setting. All right. It's got hexes, or at least the picture has hexes. Oh, that's it. That's what we got. We got that picture. 90 minutes, 1 to 4 players.
I think watching Jonathan's Pathologic videos, I'm less surprised that he can crank out the puzzles because he just has a brain that works a certain way.
And he's just got a library full of them, right? Like,
yeah.
I chatted with him once about how do you design a puzzle, and he's like, well, you just sort of look through all the puzzles that exist and then just do one of those. And I was like, okay. All right. Twin Tarot Gardens. I don't think this had gardens the last time I saw it, from Zach. A complex, unfair, and unpredictable duel where you flip tiles on grids and plant fragile plants. Each turn, you play 2 game-changing cards, but your opponent will always veto one of them. So I've definitely played this in a non-garden format or theming. Decided to introduce a complicated layer of gardening mechanics. I'm pretty frustrated with the game right now. Perhaps this cursed variant will get me excited by it again. I predict that the game will play worse and have too overwhelming of a teach, but I'm curious what I will learn from the experiment. Also testing multi-victor again, which may only survive for 1 playtest. All right. Yeah, it is a glow-up, a Twin Tarot glow-up. It's exciting. Yes, I saw it a while back, but puzzle people are built different. All right. Love it. You're all going to have to play it and report back.
Yeah.
There you go. You have your wish then, Matthew. Zach has made a game. You can play it and love it. Bird Brains with an exclamation point. Chris. Brainy birds compete to build their flocks and collect valuable trash and territory, combines trick-taking, card drafting, and set collection. I think I played this like a year ago at either at a Protospiel or at a Break My Game.
Yeah, I've played it. It's last time I played it, it was a matter of your trick order lets you draft cards, and those cards have something to do with like scoring of what tricks you take and what they'll be worth.
I mainly remember the seagulls. I didn't remember multiple types of bird. Yeah, I do remember multiple types of bird, but I mostly remember the seagulls.
Oh yeah, there's the trash collecting aspect of it too.
Shiny bird goblin. But this is final testing. Looking for a publisher. Right, Ship of Fools, also from Chris. Navigate your ship across a sea of monsters and dangers to reach Fool's Paradise, where all wishes will be fulfilled. If you reach it, everyone wins. If not, the player with the most points wins. Oh. So it's like a co-opetition sort of thing. You could all win together, but if you don't make it, if someone pokes a hole in the ship right before you get there, they might win. Interesting. Although I don't know if anyone wins if you drown. I don't know if drowning is a mechanic.
Yeah, it says new.
Yeah, it's brand new.
Again, I haven't heard of it before.
Yeah. Sweet. It's debuting. All right. Meter Down from Andy. Push your luck as a Mumbai Autowala. Pick passengers and destinations for points, dodge police, and brave through rush hour in this fast interactive ride called Meter Down. It's like the older taxis where they like push the little flag down when it starts.
So is an Ottawalla somebody driving a car or like
I think so.
A scooter with like a sidecar or something like that?
I don't know.
I guess, yeah.
I just assumed Ottawalla meant like taxi driver, but I don't actually know. Let's see. A rickshaw driver.
Ooh.
We have our answer if we just scroll down the page. Thank you, Andy, for providing that information.
He's been anticipating people's questions. Good job.
Yeah. So you're zipping around looking for the best fares. Do you stop early with a safe commuter or push your luck for a higher paying ride? Where the longer you keep driving, the higher the chance of getting caught in traffic or stopped by the police. So we've got police and traffic jams. We have families, commuters.
Oh, very good.
Oh, excuse me.
This is
inspired by a recent trip to Mumbai, where many Ottawallas declined to drive them to their destination. I even wrote a small rhyme. Driving your auto through the busy streets of Mumbai, how many passengers will you say no to before you run out of fuel? Life is not easy in this cutthroat rickshaw business. Can you be the best Ottawalla in this manic duel? I don't think that was the rhyme. I think I thought the rhyme was coming.
Maybe it rhymes
in a different language.
In Hindi, or is that the right name of the language that's mostly spoken in Mumbai?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah. This sounds like something. This one and the other one sound like things that could be an entry in another 3-pack, like the Kickstarter they have been running.
Gotcha.
With India Board Game Designers Collective. I think I'm saying that right. IBGDC. Lots of letters. Alphabet soup.
All right. Devour Forest. David. Play multi-use animal cards strategically at 5 different locations to gain resources, eat your opponent's cards, or both. A 2-player dice chucker dueler that feels like a lane battler. There's a lot of different ways for it to feel and play. That's cool. Nearing completion. Devour Forest is the next game in the Devourverse. I haven't played anything in the Devourverse. I feel like I'm missing out. A 2-player dice chucking dueling game that feels like a lane battler. Use asymmetric apex predator and animal spirit abilities to outwit your opponents through seasons. Try to have more points in your horde than your opponent before winter. Crowdfunding. Or looking for a publisher. First online convention.
Of any type. Wow.
Yes. Which means it's their first Protospiel online.
But they didn't add that.
Not their first Protospiel.
Oh, well, but I think, wait.
It's the way it's been listed has been designer's first Protospiel.
Oh.
I don't know if it says more when you select it, but the way I've been seeing it is...
Very good. Yeah. Well, thanks for diving in.
Cloud's Edge from B. A 2-player fighting game. Players take a team of fighters and try to be the first to knock their opponent's fighters off the island. Has simultaneous decision making and tons of asymmetrical fighters.
Yeah, it reminds me of a Nintendo kind of thing. So
I was going to say it looks like a platform. Yeah, like a platform battler.
Super Smash Brothers-esque a little bit.
Yep. Almost done. Nearing completion. Been a joy to work on over the past year. Proud to have it at a point where they can play it just for fun with their partner, who's also the game's primary playtester.
Oh, very good.
I feel that there's a unique time system and that each character has a good amount of depth, which was a design goal. All right. Looking for a publisher.
Hey, well, you don't know which ones you're going to test or when, so you could.
That's true. You should list them all. Yeah.
You don't have to finish everything that you put up on the website. True. That's okay. I know it's been about an hour since we've been running, so I'm going to start a commercial break so that it won't interrupt us at a random time.
And so we stop talking during the commercial break?
We can keep talking, but let's just not...
We won't move forward.
Move the... Move the listing forward, yeah.
Ooh. Excuse me, I've suddenly got a case of yawning. I say, can someone be like, yes, I see a commercial? Someone in the chat. Oh, they can't hear us if they can see a commercial.
True.
I wonder if there's people who can't see the commercial.
Derwent spiel.
Online, though.
Online. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes, there is an ocean between Ice Ninja and Derwent, so online is much more affordable.
It's kind of weird to me that I'm going to be over in Europe with a whole bunch of like where there are some of our European gamers who are playing in Protospiel. And be like, I'm in your time zone, not playing games.
You're going to be only in Switzerland? You're focusing
Switzerland,
on
there's like a very, yeah, that's where we're spending most of the time, but Eric's race goes through France and Italy as well, because it goes around Mont Blanc. So we're actually staying in France, in Chamonix, for like 4 or 5 days, because that's where the race starts and stops.
Okay, so this trip is primarily to do the race, and then you're having a little
sticking vacation on either end, because we're going to be in Switzerland, so might as well do some vacation while we're in Europe.
Yeah. So is this something he's been training for? Is it like a absurdly long race and grueling race, or?
It is 106 miles.
Okay.
With like many thousands of feet of vertical.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's hoping to do it in like 40 something hours.
Wow.
42-ish hours if possible.
So what is this the longest one he's ever done?
I don't know. A bunch of the 100-mile races they come in around like 105 or 104 or 106 or whatever. So it's not.
He's done something over 100 before.
Yes, although they all say they're 100, but then they're like 100 and change. But it might be the longest one he's done. It's less. The technical term is gnarly. Where it's like all of the trails in Switzerland appear to be very well groomed, and they've got like gravel, or like they're just well kept. Whereas some of the ones, like he did one down in Georgia that was just like vines and plants growing out and like grabbing you and snagging you. Yeah, and roots and mud. Yeah, I mean there may be mud if it rains, but like it's mostly like it's hard elevation and there's some rocky parts, but it's mostly like you can see the trail and you know where you're going.
So it's I've listened to I think it was a Stuff You Should Know podcast about I can't remember the name of it, but it's just like a really grueling, like out in the middle of nowhere sort of race, right? That's a different bag.
Leadville, Cocodona 200, they're all sort of out in the middle of nowhere, because where else are you going to have a 200-mile race or a 100-mile race?
Well, anyway, maybe this was what they were talking about. I mean, is it something that like not everybody finishes that starts it?
Oh, 100%. All of these are, but
he generally has finished and then wanted to do another one.
He hasn't finished, right? Okay. So it's been a mix. Anyway, they're back.
Yeah.
They don't need to hear us talking about ultramarathons. But I can if you want me to. Let us know in the chat. But before then, we'll talk about The Haze from Victor. So cause chaos in The Haze. The Haze is a dystopian drafting deck builder for 1 to 5 players, where you hire mercenaries to complete operations and take your cut of operations before other players do. Sneaky. All right. So this is hyper mega ultra marathons. I don't know. I feel like the 200 plus ones or the 500 mile ones, those feel like they might be hyper mega ultra. Yeah. All right. So we're going to compete to finish operations before the time runs out. It's a limited puzzly combos spark a unique engaging decision phase. Come talk about it. All right. So they've got a Discord, a feedback form. They've got all the stuff. I have not played this game at Break My Game, but maybe I've seen the name. First Protospiel, welcome.
We need a little, I guess I do have this
Like a little,
this very sad, I find it very sad overlay. Welcome. Poof. It doesn't actually move. It's just a picture.
jingle.
But you can go over the top. You can have a jingle for first Protospiel.
Love it. So Barbarians at the Gate from James. It's a 2 to 6 player simultaneous tile-laying game, where players compete to score the most points before barbarians overwhelm their castles. Oh, it's a short one, 15 minutes. All right. And first Protospiel. So welcome. I don't know the Protospiel, the first Protospiel jingle yet, but
I'll do the confetti again. Confetti.
Yay. Yay. All right, Unclaimed Valley. Damon, Jonathan, Travis. It's a competitive animal territory control and resource management game. You grow and maneuver your team of animals to harvest resource, fend off rivals, and claim territory. So it sounds like they're a little bit more like anthropomorphic animals than just like me being a bear and being like, this is my tree.
Maybe. I mean, maybe.
Well, it says harvest resources.
Yeah. Well,
I
mean, maybe just by eating them, but...
Yeah. I ate these berries. I harvested them directly into my belly.
Right, exactly.
120 minutes. It's a longer game.
Okay.
They've got a video. Those do not look very anthropomorphic. They look like just straight up animals.
Yeah.
So they're trying to reimagine the nature-themed board game, inspired by Blood Rage and Cyclades. I don't know.
I didn't know that one.
Not a game that I've played.
Cyclades?
Yeah.
Cyclades?
Cyclades? Someone in the chat, tell us how to say that.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to get it figured out without you, so it's okay that there was a delay.
They're trying to fuse the serene aesthetics of the North American wilderness with the energy and tension of strategic conflict. Cyclades. All right.
Okay.
Wouldn't have gotten there. It's like Pleiades, but Cyclades. All right. Rather than usual cozy or tranquil tone, Unclaimed Valley offers a bold, dynamic experience grounded in natural themes. Is this the song?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. I need the tune to sing it along to. Otherwise,
it does rhyme. This one does rhyme in English.
Yes.
So. Well, that's a lot on the spot, Robert. Unless you've been working on it in secret all this time.
So this group of folks is looking to improve their rules clarity and overall accessibility, and they are planning to crowdfund. So,
very good.
Anyone who wants to help do that with a nature red in tooth and claw sort of situation?
I wish I knew the song "Welcome to the Internet." I do not.
I do not. You're gonna have to go with something
later. Yeah,
more accessible to me. All right, Chak by Zachary.
Yeah.
A 2-player backgammon style game where players roll dice and manipulate stacks of stones in order to lock their opponent's stones and move their own to the opponent's home. Sweet. I used to play backgammon when I was much younger. I haven't in a while, but I feel like it would come back to me if I just sort of quickly got a primer on the rules.
Yeah, I wonder. It does have dice. It's dice and two different.
Yeah,
it has dice too. Okay.
Roll dice and manipulate stacks of stones. Sounds like you can sort of lock things.
Yeah, and it looks like
and you can see the only little ones, like same size or littler, goes on top.
Yeah, and it looks like there's big dice and little dice, so I wonder if there's something, about that.
Yeah. It's new. A new game. Oh, sweet. Playtester in waiting. Derwin's done for now. Does that mean they're leaving? Derwin,
no. Done posting.
Done. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Packed.
Looking ahead.
Zachary. A political war game about a kingdom of bugs in political strife. The queen is dead and the leadership of the tree could fall to a coup, a revolution, or a theocratic takeover. 90 minutes. Almost done. We've got a whole backstory about where they are in the still healthy oak tree. The moth queens of the Ermine family flourished for 6 generations. All right. Oh, man. So it's a political war game for 3 to 4 players.
Yeah, I never played Pact, but I remember it being around before. I think maybe
Jamie has entered the chat. Hello, Jamie.
Maybe Zach's child has grown enough for him to have some time to work on games again.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I think Jamie has already signed up to play this. Jamie wants to play. All right. The Cat Prince. Another Zach game. A light card game about a cat prince looking for his cat princess while the sun and moon bicker above him. It's lightly based on cribbage. Matthew Hawker is in the house and on fire.
Really tickles me anyways.
Matthew, have you been following that glowing goat around?
Yep, that's what it does. It makes you entertaining.
Matthew is always entertaining.
That's true. That's true.
Matthew must just have a constant glowing goat.
Oh, I think we've figured out what our pub's name is going to be. The Glowing Goat.
There we go. So, Merge Mountain Magical Part Pony Game from Dylan. Merge magic ponies to create legends and ride them to victory.
Wow.
All right.
Dylan is on the cute train for sure, with the Capybara Crush on Kickstarter now.
I mean, it's a good train to be on.
Yep. And the I can't wait to see the plushie for this unicorn game.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I'm tempted to get up and grab my hedgehog plushie from Park Life, but I won't.
As to say what? Yeah. Anyway, so you got unicorn, Mary Lude, Kelpie, Pegasus, and a dozen other horses from myths. Merge gems into creatures into magic ponies, and ponies into legends. Ride them up the mountain of mystical dreams. Family weight resource management. Cool.
Yeah, the hedgehog is very cute. It makes, the plushie, like in general, I will just quickly aside. Generally, I don't like to buy like extra things with games. There's something about the plushie. It's got a zipper head. You put the box of the game inside the plushie. And when you put it in your game bag and you take it out, like even people who don't understand games are like, oh, I want to be a part of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's actually useful in that way.
Yeah. So. I think that's a really fun way to do that. I know Pet Names is also doing that. And I think, because I'm a sucker for a plushie, but you can't see it. I have a whole bunch of plushies that just sit here, but if I had my games in the plushies, that would be a whole other story.
Right? Yeah, it's so magical. You're like, it's a plushie, but it's also a game.
My board game itself will be much cuter and also much harder to organize.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's like the Happy Salmon Fish started it all, but this hedgehog is a level up, or all of these plushies are much cuter than the Happy Salmon Fish.
Totally. All right, Dragon Mail. Another one from Dylan. Fly dragons to deliver mail, fairy friends, move supplies, and explore the wilds. Adventure awaits. It's a pick up and deliver game. I'm assuming that's what that is. So a tableau management game. So you visit your location, you fill up your dragon, then you deliver them, and they flip over to reveal a harder delivery. So if you deliver some wood, wheat, or pilgrim, we can deliver pilgrims like people. The next delivery might be a chair made out of that wood, cake made from that flour, or princess on her way to the castle. I was like, what do you make out of pilgrims? I'm not sure. So you can carry as many of the advanced cards, so you choose carefully. Gets you faction reputation. Every turn is a little puzzle. cute.
Very good.
Vegan Cafe, another one from Dylan.
Oh.
Layer ingredients and recipe dominoes to make the best tasty, healthy treats. All right. Ever wanted to open your own trendy cafe?
I think it's really funny that right before you open this was the comment.
Meat pies. That's what you make out of pilgrims. I mean, that was where I went. I was like, what do you make out of pilgrims? Meat pies. It's like the thing from the Addams Family. Are the Girl Scout cookies made of real Girl Scouts?
Well, and I actually, with Robert, played the Bloody Inn recently at Board Game Blitz game night. And yeah, so that's the peasants. They're not called pilgrims, they're called peasants, but they are your accomplices as you moita your in visitors for their money.
Sure,
it's a pretty dark game. It's pretty dark.
Sounds
very clever card play, but yeah, you have to be okay with the dark theme.
Yeah. All right, use up all your sick days. Dylan's really on a roll here. Also, that is a very cute raccoon that is trying not to go to work. Does Dylan do all their own art?
I don't think so.
Oh no, Art Andre Ebro. All right. Colin's sick, but not at the same time as the others.
Oh. Very good.
I
just was working on the swag bag, and there is a free PNP of this in the swag bag.
Nice. Okay.
This one's coming a little later down the pike.
Gotcha. It's a hilarious climbing shedding game, fun for the whole family. There's solo 2-player and co-op modes. Very cool. All right, Menus by C. Heaps. Puzzle tableau builder around ancient food distribution. Discard cards to play cards into your tableau with discounts for placement requirements, endgame scoring from recipes, and distribution methods. We got squares. We got tiles. We have monominos.
We're gonna be hearing that first thing in the morning when we wake up, Emily's.
Yep. I'll just drop into the chat every now and then and be like, anyone seen any monominos today?
I'm gonna have to.
It can go in the bingo.
I'm just about to say that. It is going to go in the bingo. Probably not this time. I'm not gonna change bingo this close to the. But next time I'm updating bingo, I think I'm gonna remember monomino.
I'll be there. I'll be there with a monomino game next time. If you put in the thing, I can check it. I can be like, I have a monomino game. But this is this designer's first Protospiel, so welcome, C. Heaps. Welcome to Protospiel.
This was a last-minute name change. This has been a conversation going on in the server.
Oh, Foosball 74 from Greg.
Used to be Soccer 74.
Ah, well, it looks like it might have been Soccer 54.
And then 74. And then
got it.
Not, I guess, it looks like he's planning to keep the original one as Soccer 54. Soccer 54 can be played with a deck of normal playing cards. And then Soccer 74, or now Foosball 74, is played with, it's, does it say the name of the thing? There was a Kickstarter for games that are like
the deckhand games.
Yeah. Where you add, would it be 18? Would 74 be 18 cards? Anyway.
I mean, from 54
or 72, 72 to from 54. Yes. Yeah. So with the extra deck of cards that go with that, like kind of modify the regular deck of playing cards, the idea would be you buy the 18 card deck, and then you already have your 54, I guess, with Joker's cards. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Sweet. I'll record it for you before I leave. All right. Storied Estate, Patrick. So, an auction and storytelling game where players tweak the values of items by spreading rumors about their provenance before outbidding others to build the most valuable collection. Okay. So someone's going to be like, I have this famous bottle of wine from ancient times. And someone's going to be like, they bought it at Trader Joe's last week. That's what I'm hearing.
What is a provenance?
Oh, provenance is like the history, like the proof of like where things have been, like who owned it. Like the history of ownership with proof is like considered the provenance. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess for that last game, that foosball game, Greg was playing with, a soccer fan, and they were like, are there no, I don't know, corner kicks or something like that? I'm not a soccer person, and he was like, no, there's not. And they're like, so it's foosball. And he was like, maybe.
It gives it a distinct identity.
Yeah.
Love it.
Very good.
Well, we have one person, Simon, is in at storytelling, so. And it's a new game. Oh, Hat Burglars from Steve. Oh, I'm going to miss Steve and Hat Burglars. All right. So we are upstart criminals vying to gain renown by heisting the hottest headgear. Good alliteration. Use actions on your turn to collect crew, examine security, and steal the highest value hats possible. This Pope hat, probably a big deal.
Looks valuable.
Santa's though, yeah.
I mean, those are dime a dozen. Everybody's got.
But
if it's really Santa's hat.
There's only one, right? Yeah. Well, I don't know. Santa might have more than one.
But everybody's wearing a stinking Santa hat at Christmas time.
It's true. That could be anyone's Santa hat. That's where you go and you tell a story about its provenance and whether or not it's actually Santa's hat or it's just like some hat.
Right.
Just some hat. All right, testing out some fairly big changes to how hats are stolen, moving away from random draws and using card values instead. Hoping this will still synergize with the unknown security restrictions and scheme cards to create an enjoyable risk-reward system. Cool. I gotta play this sometime. I'm interested in stealing hats. Oh. Is it not loading? Oh, my internet's having trouble. All right. Parterre. Caleb. I think I played this last time.
Did I? I know I did.
A display building tile placement game where you fill out your planter with 4 different types of flowers, trying to create more artistic displays than your opponents. I did not play this. I think I wanted to play this. Maybe I played this. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is a little Calico-esque, but with a twist.
It seems in the line of games I would enjoy playing. Hoping to do an unguided playtest here. So they're looking for new players. Unfortunately, I won't be there, but if you're looking for them at the next Protospiel, hit me up.
Yeah, you're saving. You're making sure there'll be somebody else who can.
Yes, I can be your unguided tester next time. Oh
yeah, I played it with Zach last time, and he was just like, I just want to buy this game right now. So,
I best not be coming to get your vintage hat collection. No, unless you're storing it in the Swiss Alps, Derwent, your hat collection will be safe from me.
I mean, that seems like a fair place to hide things, the Swiss Alps, but
it's true. It's also fairly large, though. You could hide a lot of hats in the Swiss Alps, and I wouldn't find them. All right, Auntie Mander's redistricting board game. I remember that I didn't play it last time, but I remember that it was here last time. Grant, it's redistricting time. Drop your district borders to win, or whatever, I guess.
Or not.
Feels timely. Zoe would find the hat collection. Zoe, you have far more dedication than I do. The most hats in the Swiss Alps are being... Yeah. Well, I mean, people probably have spare hats. They're like, they have their winter hats and their summer hats. Yes. So we have Auntie Geraldine Mander, full legal name. Reconvene the state's redistricting board for the next year. The next round of drawing congressional districts. Nice. Oh, the screenshot is making it look way more colorful than last time. Well, maybe the colors have been updated since last time.
It looks very 80s. It's like the very 80s.
Oh, yep.
Redistricting board game.
Love it. Don't annoy Jerry and break her rules because that risks getting the map thrown out entirely and everyone losing. Like I said, feels very timely. Yep. I'm with you, Simon. See, Grant added colors, and it's awesome. All right. All right. Conviction. Matthew and Zoe. A semi-cooperative 18-card deck builder for 2. Resolve a grim quarrel with your happily ever after.
Oh, this has very new art from the last time I saw it.
The book is different looking to me. Nearing completion. We got a video. Recently overhauled graphic design. Looking for unguided testing. So it's in its final stages. The two of you, the stable stalwart and the intrepid idealist, come to an impasse. Change your partner's mind by shifting cards of your suit into their deck, keeping some cards for their effect. Will you cooperate for a mutual agreement, or will you dominate the story? If you're both stubborn, you might just separate. Very cool. Very cool. All right, Unraveled. Zoe. We're in the Zoe section. A one versus many evidence analysis and ally deduction game. I still haven't played this one. I still would like to play this one. It's got a video. Yep. So a devious conspirator is carefully crafting a web of influence over the city. So a ragtag group of sleuths have taken notice and are gathering traces of evidence left in their wake. It's a 2-team asymmetric logic puzzle and deduction game. So some changes in the social aspect are what's being tested this weekend. Oh, Kirch VHS. I just played this like a couple hours ago. Maya, Matthew, and Zoe. This cursed VHS has stolen our souls. Quickly grab hands to start the ritual. We only have one chance to survive. You will be remembered for what you do. This is what I learned today. For what you do. Yeah, this one's really cool. I mean, they're all very cool. But a lot of cool choices about whether you're gonna try and save your own soul, try and help someone else save a soul, and whether you're just gonna let yourself get like sucked into the VHS. You should play it, Tanner. You should play it.
Well, it takes a lot of people, right? Or there's room for a lot of people every time.
I think there's room for a lot of people.
Like, yeah.
Yep.
I'm guessing you need at least 3 for this game from the time that I've played it, but yeah. I'm not sure what does it say?
It says 3 to 8.
Yep, I had a correct guess.
Oh, Matthew's there in the chat with the answer as well. I did not escape this afternoon, just to be clear. I got sucked into the VHS, but I had accepted that fate. So, ooh, Camp Charmwood. David, Matthew, Zoe. You're attending Camp Charmwood, a summer camp for witches looking to build up their magical knowledge and their connections with community and nature. I love it. I'm assuming this is a reimagining or a re-theming on some stuff we've seen before, like the little satchel situation. That's looking good. Love it. So your first week at camp starts tomorrow. Your counselor's giving you your very own spell book to get started. We just opened up a channel for this one on Lunarpunk. Sweet. Exciting. They try to learn as many spells as they can and broaden their knowledge, but be sure to enjoy your time at camp. Yeah, this is it. This is an all-star team here. It's gonna be great. Planning on crowdfunding. Love it. It is colorblind friendly. Tootin' and hollerin'. Joe, Matthew, and Zoe. Oh. A very dignified crafting game. Craft a fart that will impress your friends in this press your luck card game about eating beans. very exciting. I finally got to play this in its I had played it a while ago when it was dice, and finally got to play it in the card format, and it was great.
David confirms.
Yes, roommates, brewmates, spell weeks. Love it. Yes, this game is just full of fart jokes. Yes. Yeah, agreed. David has made something truly special. Craft a fart is a heck of a hell of a call to action for a game. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And is Joe's video on this page?
I don't think I saw it. No video.
No. Yeah. It's hilarious. He made a pitch probably for, I don't know. There was a pitch video for it, and yeah, it's a well-made, hilarious video.
Nice. Oh, what is Proto 25 love? Oh, that's the heart. Got it.
That's the love it heart from the Discord server.
Yep. All right. Oh my gosh, look at this list. Jean, Joe, Matthew, Zoe, Color Jam. This is a cooperative color by number game where shifting numbers create a delightfully strategic puzzle. So
is this okay? This is
color by number or whatever it used to be called. Yeah. I've played it. I played it a while back. It was fun. Oh, this thing has I keep thinking it's a thing with eyes, but maybe that's just supposed to be a butterfly. This looks like a cat to me. A cat with some shaggy hair.
That's also what I see. Yeah.
Yep. Puzzle by number, that's what it is. They're testing out some new images, or a new image, in the development process. This game is awesome.
I haven't gotten to try this one yet, but I've heard a lot of talk about it.
Yeah, I'm curious what the implementation looks like now. Does it say what platform it's on? Where do I find platform? Discord, video chat, and screen top. Yeah. We when last time I played it, we had to one of them had to sort of run it in a PowerPoint, since you can't really color on screen top.
Mm-hmm.
Hollow, Matthew and Zoe. A victorless game about satiating your own desires and tough decisions about who you want to be. You're lost in an endless twilight, broken only by whispers of want and fervor. This one's been to a couple of Protospiels, and certainly it's been done the rounds on Break My Game. There's some really good text here that is very... Yeah, you suddenly remember the warmth of life, the desire to change, a sense of peace. Sweet.
I love the ghostly question marks filling it. Question mark emojis.
I was going to say, how'd they get that? All right. This is the true innovation. You've discovered how to put question marks into one of these listings.
Aw, that's nice.
That's awesome. You got to play it. Got to collect it on your bingo card. Pressed from Tony. Your flowers come into full bloom and ready to be preserved for many years to come. Arrange and collect beautiful flowers to be pressed for your personal collection. I played this a while ago. It was a very delightful game. Very lovely. Yeah. I feel like it had a we split, you choose, or something like that sort of system. But
when
it was the end of the lunar.
We split. Are you calling out that it's not just one person? Usually it's called I split, you choose.
Yeah, it's Tony always does a twist on that mechanism where you collaboratively end up creating the way it's split and then choose.
Okay.
Yeah. Tony does some fun stuff with that mechanism. Under contract. Love it. Bear in mind, also from Tony. Your bear's getting ready to hibernate, but you have to divide the food up before the start of your sleep. It is a Yomi set collection game that is based on 3-card/door Monty.
Mm-hmm.
Testing a 4-player variant. Looking for ideas to change the setting or retheme the game. So no more bears, potentially.
Oh. What a bummer.
There's lots of other great animals.
That's true.
All right. This used to be known as Trails and Tales, and now it is Journey to Sky Haven. Nathan. So journey over the scenic landscapes of Mistwind as a shepherd guiding your flock to the Skyhaven Harvest Festival. Manage your herd, balance your stamina, and keep a sharp eye on the weather. Very exciting to be adding into the Mistwind universe. 4th round of Protospiel Online playtesting, trying out some new card effects and simultaneous turns and more. It is cozy and thematic.
Yeah, this one I played a couple times, and it's quite fun.
Yeah. The Right to Rule, Nathan. A draft and write game about a succession crisis where you craft the perfect heir. Features shared boards, alliances with noble families, hand management, area control, and sibling rivalries.
Ooh.
All right. A very new design, ready for its first public playtest. It's like if draft and write and Game of Thrones had a baby, and then the baby had to fight its siblings for the throne. Oh, it's me! It's me of the high teas!
Was put in here just for you.
Aw, that's awesome. Well, I really want to play it, and I won't be here. Well played, Nathan. Well played. Love it. For a publisher. All right. Inner Circle, also by Nathan. Aw, in the chat. How you doing? A golf-like card game about seizing power, manage or create crises for your country while preparing your secret inner circle of supporters for a coup. Skyjo meets the death of Stalin.
I'm not familiar with either of those. Personally.
I mean, I know that Stalin died, but the capitals make me think that that's a proper noun. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm assuming Death of Stalin is like a game, but
yeah, I don't know if Matthew's what is that we don't know these things. Maybe. Wait, golf like? Did it say golf like?
Yeah. Or you said that?
Oh, I did. I read, but I don't necessarily comprehend what I'm saying because I'm reading. A golf-like card game about seizing power.
I'm thinking meaning golf scoring, like you want to get a low score?
Maybe? Nate in the chat. Send us more info. Okay, Death of Stalin is a movie. All right. Stalin. Do we hit the cards with and guess golf the card game? Does anyone know golf the card game?
I haven't played it for a long time, but it's something that you can play with a regular playing card deck.
Okay. You hit Stalin with the club. All right, great. The cards have clubs. That's one of the suits. No, I'm just
I just know that points are bad in golf, and usually I can't remember exactly how to play that game anymore, but that's the thing it's famous for.
Yep. All right, we might have hit the end of Nate's section. X's and O's, Christian, the strategic tic-tac-toe deck builder, where your deck determines the plays you can make to outwit your opponent. We have tic-tac-toe inside tic-tac-toe. Ticks and toes. Points are great in golf. I love it. Let's play golf sometime, Dave. We can win at it together. Oh, this is this person's first time designing a game, and I've loved getting to know how the industry process. X's and O's is nearing its final stages. It has already been sent out to a few publishers that I felt fit the demographic I'm targeting. Easy to learn, hard to master. That leaves players wanting to play more than one game. Easily modified for younger audiences. Their 8-year-old is playing it constantly. Yeah, it's been fun. Oh, I'm sorry you got ripped apart on Reddit. That sounds less than fun. But here, we will not do that here. It's gonna be great.
Doesn't it seem like sometimes people are like, oh, somebody's saying something that makes them sound like a noob. I can show that I am so much smarter than them, right?
Some people like to show that they're the smartest person in the room,
right.
even if they're not.
So, right.
Board game Reddit is not where it's at. Yeah. You found a wonderful community, and we are so glad to have you here. I'm assuming this is going to be your first time at Protospiel Online. It doesn't say, but welcome. All right, people live here. Nick. It's a 2-player, asymmetric, cooperative city builder about recovering from the American suburban experiment. I am recovering from the American suburban experiment, which is where I grew up. Local government manages finance while community visits destinations. What are we doing with planets and black holes? Interesting. Oh, all right.
Macro golf.
The macro is silent. The macro is implied. Wait, Joe. Oh, because Joe, did you just arrive, Joe? Oh. We already talked about Tootin' and Hollerin'. We decided that crafting a fart was just an amazing call to action for a game. So everyone enjoyed your word crafting on Tootin' and Hollerin'.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We started a little earlier than we usually do. Largely because Emily's getting on a plane tomorrow, so getting her to bed a little earlier is better.
It's true. It's true. The party hasn't started. Absolutely not. I'm gonna have to read later about the truths about macro golf. All right, so this game's on the heavy end of medium, but they're looking for ways to make it more approachable. Don't really want to cut systems, but find simplifications and presentation improvements. Might do an unguided playtest. Cool. Looking for a publisher considering crowdfunding.
You can watch the replay, Joe. That's why we're recording this.
I'm doing great. Let's see. Taste for the King. Derwent. We're in the Derwent site. Is Derwent still here? Or did Derwent go to bed? Derwent was talking about being tired.
Yeah.
Players take on the role of taste testers at a royal feast. Try to eat the most dishes without getting poisoned and serve your king their meal first. Looking to test an idea to reduce playtime and cognitive load on the player by limiting the number of opponents who can say things about the hand. So maybe this will be easy enough to do within the game and won't introduce downtime for other players.
Derwent is here.
The chat did say start over, but unfortunately for you, it's not a cheerocracy, it's a cheertatorship. I mean, if Heather makes me start over, I will, but like...
So you're saying I'm the cheertator?
I mean, I think many people would call me a cheertator, but I can. It's not my cheerleading squad. I'd say you're definitely the cheertator of Protospiel Online.
I don't think I want to be a cheertater.
Simon, I'm sorry. I'm showing my age. That's a Bring It On reference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't make me say. Don't make me do the whole quote. It's something about it's not a cheerocracy, it's a cheertatorship. Missy's the poo, so take a big whiff. So, yeah. Here we go. Well, Matthew, I'll only be here reading games on the plane if you are still adding some. So,
a cheertator is a happy spud.
Yeah, it's definitely not it's a play on tater tots, not a play on dictatorship. Absolutely. Okay, so yes, this person who is Derwent is looking to reduce playtime and cognitive load with what sounds like maybe a restriction, a communication restriction.
If you would like to create 5 minutes of work for me every time you post a second copy of a game, please feel free. if that makes you feel good.
Oh, man.
Oh my goodness.
The crowd's getting rowdy.
Yep.
Getting crowdy in here. All right. Domino City. Also from Derwin. I played this last time. A domino stacking area investment game for 2 to 4 players. Claim regions, invest dominoes in them, and maximize profits. That looks like Tabletopia to me. I believe it is Tabletopia. Oh, right, because we were discussing the how to make dominoes in Tabletopia, and they're just specific. They're just like big tiles.
Authorization.
I was gonna say that we just had a British versus American spelling there. I would throw a Z in that.
Oh.
Authorization. Oh, look, it's got the physical prototype pictures. Yay!
Oh, those are the physical dominoes are fun, extra fun looking kinds of dominoes. Oh, I guess. So I have new domino memories and attachments now because I was playing with my 3-year-old niece and she was totally enamored with the dominoes, and like every day she brought me the domino box and was like, play dominoes with me. And I was like, I built a house, and we'd make like a chain, and I'd say, okay, I won't knock it over, and then I'd accidentally knock it over in the middle. I'm sorry.
Accidentally, Heather?
No, it truly was
accidentally.
We went outside to play because it was rowdy inside and the concrete was a little like unstable, and I kept screwing it up. It was kind of frustrating, but yeah, it was yeah, she's like really wanting to do things repetitively and it's cute. Like she's learning how to place a domino. She could, at 3, place a domino down balanced. And I was trying to explain to her that there were numbers on it, but she was not interested in that. She was interested in how blocky they were right now. Yeah. And she wanted to stick them between my toes and her toes. So we did kind of a like a pedicure with dominoes.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
I could have never come up with that without the 3-year-old.
Well,
so yeah,
Simon, I will always play monominoes with you. Just since I saw that in the chat. But yeah, so now you have a good memory with dominoes.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, toaminos. Yes, we've also given Zoe an authority to push back on, so now we're in big trouble.
Look what you did.
I did. That was all me. That was entirely me. Zoe's going to burn down Protospiel Online because of that.
I was over here going for the guilt trip, and you were
I get a little, I get a little authoritarian.
Not sure if either of them are totally the most healthy.
No, they're not. And Joe just wants us to be moderatable because Joe's a moderator. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for moderating as we burn it down. Hey, it is fight sequence. Jamie Sabriel. Head-to-head card game of psychics thinking about fighting. Play timelines of actions that resolve in reverse order and use psychic powers to edit them to your advantage. So I think this might be... Is this some of the newer art? I'm not sure. I know you were playing with the art, but this is in final testing. Here we go. This looks like some of the newer art.
Yeah.
The final time, finally for real. Selling at the Indie Night Market, Indie Games Night Market at PAX Unplugged. So it has to be done.
Yes.
Yep. Maybe some
Nothing
unguided
like a deadline.
tests as well. Nothing like a deadline.
Ooh, I see it. I hear a windstorm brewing outside my windows here. Hopefully we make it through, folks.
right, we're definitely in the Jamie section. What if I'm the devil? A social deduction nightmare about protecting myself. And if you want to know spoilers, there's a podcast where you can listen to part of it and hear spoilers. But
were you on that podcast?
I was not. I have not played this game, but I did listen to the spoilers.
I didn't listen to the spoilers yet. So
yeah, I will say no more. Running an unguided playtest. Prepare yourself to be unguided. Is Jamie still here? Jamie was here earlier.
Probably.
All right. Flip control. Derwent. We're back to Derwent. Flip and rotate tiles to control the most tiles each round. Nice. Are these squares that you're flipping and rotating? Are they monominos? I'm gonna make this a thing. I just it's happening.
I do love this idea of you just popping into a game. Any monominos in here? All right, just checking. Okay, see you later. Oh.
Yeah.
They're already a thing.
Well, double-sided monominos. See, you can flip these monominos. You can rotate these monominos. Love it. It's true. Yeah, it does. They're also called cards.
Hey, whoa, monominos.
Yeah, The Sopranos, like their show. I was like thinking like someone singing like, hey, whoa. Like I was like, okay, we're taking this high. It's a song. Great. Love it. So, this is a new idea. It's had a couple of tests. It's very heavy on thinking. So trying to think of ways to reduce the mental load and increase the fun while keeping the core mechanisms in loop. The theme is universe creation. All right. Whoever has the most points at the end makes a matter or antimatter universe. I think I'd make an antimatter universe. That sounds cool. Tanner's getting pizza. It heard you. The internet heard you that you clearly wanted pizza.
I thought you meant for the game Domino's, and I'm like, they make ads for that? Makes sense.
All right. So what does my rival desire? Another Zach joint. A silly I split you choose game where you're forced to speculate on your rival's complex motive, not testing the original roles anymore. Sweet. Everyone is saying hi, Maya. Did Maya return to the chat? Or was Maya not in the chat earlier when we were talking about her games?
I think that this is Maya saying this is my handle.
Oh. Oh no, I think Maya did just join.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Maya, we talked about Cursed VHS earlier. I don't make Maya a monomino. Unless Maya wants to be a monomino. I don't know.
Halloween costume?
It's gonna be one square. Yep. All right. Well, I have played this, but with the original roles, so interested to hear how it goes with new roles. Oh, now we're gonna make up our own roles. Sounds like a fun experiment. I agree, Zach. You can try any of the new roles you want, Tanner, because you get to literally make them up. Worker replacement, Matthew Hawker. Is that a play on words? Like a worker placement, but it's a worker replacement? Oh, nice. Also Brooks.
Okay.
A boss versus workers, one versus all game where the workers are trying to form friendships before being replaced by robots in a very mundane retail store. Players navigate a ticking clock of hopelessness. Well, this feels timely.
Oh, this is the one that you showed during panel spiel that you made a very you found a way to use screen top to make a clock dial, right?
Fancy. Oh, co-design with Brooks Barber. There it is. Nice. Love that. Hermit Hustle. Eric. A ticking clock of hopelessness is a My Chemical Romance cover band. Sweet.
Oh, here's Eric's new idea.
Yeah. All right. So a game based on the real life phenomenon of hermit crabs lining up in size order and frantically exchanging their shells. Right. You know, I haven't interacted with. Oh, that's a hermit crab. That's a big crab. Okay.
Well, it's zoomed in on, I think.
I know, but I haven't seen one of these since, like, you know, young elementary school. I saw a sweet video about how hermit crabs change their shells and had to make a game about it. Sweet. I think if I didn't have the page blown up so much, I wouldn't have been so like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it has a little face staring at you.
Yeah. It's a cozy card game. Also, it's whatever's going on over here. Like a big claw sort of thing. I don't know. From one animal to another. Sheep. Matthew Hawker. It's another one that has... Okay. Just Matthew Hawker. Sheep want persimmons. Wolves want to eat sheeps. Unless you vote that they don't want that. Vote tokens are a limited supply. So if you vote on something, you may have fewer vote tokens later.
Interesting.
Only teeth in ballot box. 9 collective persimmons. Sweet. Planning to self-publish.
Persimmons is so specific. I've never known sheep to eat them, but I wonder where that came from.
I don't know. Oh, David seems to know sheep. Says sheep is back. Matthew says sheep is cooking now. All right. Sheep is a bit wild. I feel like I've really missed out since I have never played sheep. I'm going to have to play sheep at some point. All right. Dusk and the Lamplighters. Derwin. Dusk is a mischievous spirit playing within the veil of darkness. It is the Lamplighters' sworn duty to protect the village. Asymmetrical one versus many area control-ish game.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh, 44. We talked about one of 44's games already.
Which one was it? It's hard. It's always hard for me to match Twitch names to.
Yep. You know. It's someone. I think it's someone who is self-publishing. Because 44 was the name of the company that they were listed under. I thought.
You'll have to remind us of your name. I'm having trouble.
Or your game. Yeah.
Or actually,
your game. 44.
The Haze. Okay.
Ah, the Haze. Yep. There we go. Welcome. I think. Is this your first Protospiel Online? I feel like I remember that from that listing.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Dusk and the Lamplighters. Derwin. Very poetic up here. Area control-ish. A brand new idea. Fueled by the idea for a toy-like experience with an abstract strategy game. There's a basic loop, but it seems unbalanced and or unclear. Wants to get at least one test where not playing against themselves. It's good. It's good. It's important to test that. Trickster Merchants from Derwin. Try to outsmart the legendary Trickster Merchants to get high-level gear with which to adventure. Great. Also brand new, 1v1v Many. Bluffing card game where players try to purchase the best items for their upcoming adventures without getting cursed. The merchant offers 2 hands of items and may entice the would-be adventurer to pick one hand. I'm worried this might just be 2 Cockroach Poker or Sheriff of Nottingham, but we won't know unless we try. Love it. Love it, love it. Super Skelly 3D from Tanner. Look at that 3D picture there. A cooperative dice placement game inspired by Collectathon 3D platforming video games from the N64 era. Place dice on technique cards to run and jump around isometric maps and collect magic skulls. All right. I don't know what a collectathon 3D platforming video game is.
I mean,
anyone know?
I don't know for sure, but like something where you're trying to get coins, maybe?
Yeah, maybe it's like a run and collect as many as you can before the time runs out sort of thing. Okay. Everyone's mind is blown. Banjo-Kazooie? That's not one I've played. Oh.
I certainly have heard of it. So yes. Yeah, Mario, you're collecting coins. Sonic,
I guess that's true. So it's rings. A non-side scroller. Go collect all the things. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, there's more story. A recently deceased member of a family of heroes. Unfortunately, an evil witch is attempting to resurrect your dead family members and raise an army of undead warriors. Yikes. Thankfully, you have the power to enter the magical remnants of your ancestors' living memories and break the evil witch's influence on them. All right, so we're going to take turns rolling dice, assigning them to different platforming techniques to let them run and jump around this three-dimensional map, trying to collect magic skulls that will break the witch's spells and build up momentum to be able to roll more. But if you have dice you can't allocate or run into enemies, you lose hearts. All right, do your best not to grind your brittle bones into dust. You should avoid that. That sounds like a thing to be avoided. So just trying to figure out if the player movement system is fun and if the enemy system works well alongside it. Well, David's in. You have someone who wants it now. It's a beautiful / exquisite corpse. We need to have like a second Protospiel Online next weekend so that David and I can join. Informal PO post PO whatever.
Well, there's always the group that Tanner goes to regularly, which is Grubs. So
Grubsy Grubs. Yep.
And you can look out for Grubs and a set of playtest, or not playtest, print and play, the other P phrase, games from designers in that group.
Nice. All right. Raid the Magic Vault, Derwent. 1v1 to 4 mage game. Player mages try to snatch items from the vault without being trapped by the wizard or his golem security. It's new, also brand new idea, a hidden movement tiny dungeon crawler, where players playing as student mages search the vault for the item they've been assigned to steal. All right. The wizard puts out feelers, tries to snipe any errant mages before they can get to the shelves. Each time the wizard hits a tile, it's hexed. The next time it's banished. Okay, so the wizard and the mages are different from each other. Got it. The first mage out with their assigned item wins. All right. And if the wizard wins, they all fail their test. There you go. You got a playtester in Joe. Just track down Joe.
Yeah, Derwent has a lot of like old standbys that have been coming back, but there's like a glut of new ideas this time. So you've been inspired lately, it looks like, Derwent. Either that or you had some things on the back burner that you took out.
All right. Ratatoskr? Okay.
You got
Ratatoskr? All right, Ratatoskr.
Yeah.
Galen and Tanner. A Norse myth-inspired bag-building game where you allocate action chips to your various seasonal boats to sail the seas, battle sea monsters, explore islands, and trade with various tribes.
This one I've played.
Oh, this is the squirrel in Norse mythology.
Yeah, long time ago, and it came back recently. I've tested it a couple of times more recently now. It's a little bit like Orleans bag builder-ish, but if you played Orleans, you have your like one row, and this has like multiple boats, and you're doing different things with your pieces than you do in Orleans, but it has a bit of a feel like that.
Gotcha.
I mean, you can play test them.
Yep.
I'm not sure at what point something becomes truly a game. Or Leon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Leon.
Or Leon. Yeah, so we've got a bag builder, we have blue sailing chips and red battle chips and green explorer and brown trade. Cool. And then I can say eagle and nidhogg. I've still never quite figured how to say that. So
Yggdrasil. Yeah.
Yggdrasil? Okay.
Yeah.
Great. And we know this is not Tanner's first Protospiel.
That's true. Tanner, one of our team captains.
Yes. Yeah, thanks, Joe. You're a real help. A real help. Shovels and Scallywags from Tanner. A hidden, bidding, bluffing, and set collection pirate game where you place shovels or bombs face down to attempt to plunder the most valuable booty cards and prove your sea salt. I feel like I might have played this one last time.
This one is something that I've played many times.
Oh, yeah, I recognize this. Okay, Shovels and Scallywags.
This is one of the few Protospiel online games I have played physically last summer at
nice.
Protospiel, Michigan. So this one, cool. I know, like, Tanner started as like an 18 card game goal, and then the ideas grew and grew. So now there are like multiple different sort of sets of goals that, you know, you could get, like, maybe potentially it could be sold in several little decks or in one box with several sets. And you can mix and match. So there's a lot of things to test about these, like, you know, sushi go-esque goals, where it's like, you know, if you have 2 of these, it's good, but if you have more, it's not, or etc. Yeah. But with some piratey shenanigans.
I was gonna say, is some of this new? Like, I don't remember an orange, which I presume prevents scurvy, or
I think I thought the oranges were like some of the.
Maybe I haven't actually played it. Maybe I've only seen this screenshot, and that's why I keep thinking that I've played it.
The tentacle is new. Games aren't physical. They're only in the mind. Yeah, like the tentacle and the gun and the barrel, that side, those are the more new kind of icons that mean things. Fish swords and oranges were, as far as I know, in like the very first version.
So I think that might be our final entrant. I'm gonna hit refresh and see if anything else shows up here, but no.
I don't see anything in the main, in the back.
Yeah, okay, Tanner. So I haven't played it. I think I just keep seeing the screenshot, because like I keep thinking I recognize this like hand. I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen that hand before, and then I'm like, wait, I don't think I've played this.
Or just come to Protospiel tomorrow and we can be together voice to voice. Matthew is going to be very busy this weekend. Has some mod shifts and lots of games that they're a co-designer on. You've been collaborating with a lot of people lately, Matthew. That's awesome. Yeah. I guess if there's another collaborator, they could do all the testing for you, and you don't have to test a single thing.
There's something really powerful about a game, like a co-design. Like it doesn't like double how quickly a game comes together. I feel like it's more than that, right? It just it's powerful.
I think it's more, anytime you're collaborating with somebody, the fact that they you're going to be able to talk to them about it. You know that they're waiting for you to say something about it, and you're kind of, you know, they care about it, so you don't get to, it's not that big of a deal, right? Their caring about it is like pulling your caring about it forward. Maybe this is the reason marriage was invented. I don't know.
Maybe. I think there might be some other reasons for marriage, but yeah.
But it's one of the things marriage helps with as well, I've noticed. Yeah.
Yeah, Maya, you did miss us discussing Sanctuary, but people were excited. Joe just wants to keep talking. What's happening?
I don't know. What is happening?
I don't know. Joe does a fun co-design.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna put a little gold star on co-designing with Joe because that was fun. Oh man, they're just gonna have a what's up conversation in the chat.
What's up? What's up? What's up? But anyway,
yeah,
we will be opening at noon Eastern tomorrow, and you can, if you're new to Protospiel, and there were several people. I'm not sure if you're in the audience. Everybody who listed their prototype in was new, but I know that it's kind of hard to picture what's going on because usually when you join a Discord, the state that it's in is the state that it's always in, but not in the Protospiel Online Discord. Some of the things you can see when you have a badge, you won't be able to see in a couple of weeks. And then if you get another badge, you'll be able to see it again. And we don't open the voice channels at all until there are moderators in them. So it doesn't look like there are voice channels, but there will be magically at noon tomorrow. So also, no looking for game posts work until we open at noon. And this is part of how we have this it's open kind of feeling by keeping the gates closed until they aren't closed. Yep, this is where the real stream starts.
Mm-hmm, yeah. This is when it happens. This is when Heather and I just pull out a prototype and we just start playing it, and it's actually just Risk, and we're just gonna. You can't start Protospiel until Heather and I finish a game of Risk. So it's the Good luck with that, friends.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I think that's it. I'm not seeing any questions or anything. People just being silly and ready to hang out. And we'll miss you, Emily. Thank you for coming.
I'll miss you all. I can't wait to see you in January, right? January was the next one?
Yep, that's the next Protospiel Online after the one in August. And hopefully it'll work for a lot of the people who right now isn't working. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. It was wonderful to see you. I felt like it was a very lively chat tonight, so that was awesome.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
We'll see you next time.